Nodin, Sentinel.
Alright. Should be good. I did remember to click start stream again, didn't I? Oh yes, yes I did. Okay, good. It would be a shame to make a ton of progress and not be able to put that in a YouTube video. Okay, where did that expeditionary fleet go? Hmm, odd. Seem to have lost track of them. Oh, you know where they could have gone? They could have gone up to Wretched Skies or Litany of Fury, because they actually own these systems. That might be where they're at. Okay, that makes sense. They were just passing by. Okay. Um, how is my rep with the hat now? I'm in combat? What? Where am I? What's going on? Game music's lying to me. I need to rename this ship for what its function is. Fast rep trader. This ship also has that railgun on it. I want to go give that thing a try real quick. See if it's as bad
Entering
as I think it
system.
is.
Heretics End.
Alright, railgun, how bad are you? Oh, it zooms in like sniper rifle. Okay. Or like it is a sniper rifle. Interesting. It does not track the mouse. Ooh, you do have to charge it up for a while and it overheats pretty quickly. Yeah, railgun, I don't think it's a good weapon. Or a good weapon for the player
Hello.
to use at least. It might be a... I know some variants of the railguns, or any other variant of that, like the Borons type of railgun or the... Actually, the Borons type is actually really usable because it does track your mouse cursor. So I think the Borons type are an exception to the rule of not good for the player. But I think the Splits version, the Paranid's version, or well, any other variant of railgun type weapons are bad for the player to use. But I know they're good for the NPCs. They can dish out a lot of damage. The Terran's version, the Meson stream, also bad for player use, in my opinion. Alright, let's do a mission. I haven't done a mission forever. And everything seems calm. I need... Which mission do I want to do? I've done this mission so many times, but I need to do it.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Where's my Regal at? What will I need for this mission? Do you have things I need on you? No. I think I will need a satellite or two. This is a story mission. I will need a nav beacon or two. I don't know if I'll need a resource probe or two. I don't do this mission all the time, but I can't remember. I know some of them need them. That should be enough for that. Well, I'm there. I might as well install one of the most useless
Entering system.
modifications on this
Argon
ship.
Prime.
And if it's useless, why am I putting on it? Why am I putting it on? Because for this mission, it will have a use case. Need to keep an eye on that asteroid. When it tries to flee the system, that's when I know the tide will be ready for profits. I am going to a station real quick, so I might as well jump over here and grab this inventory for more money.
Can I help?
Mhm.
Entering system.
Can I help?
Mhm.
You're making a big mistake.
Entering system. Argon Prime. Hydra. Regal.
I love it when it says that. Yeah, the trader's corner first to make the money. Ship dealership to put the mod on that
Hello,
I'm
can
not
I
a
help?
fan of.
Here you go.
Wow, they're being cheapskates this time. I'm still making millions off of it though, so. Ooh, I got secure containers from somewhere. Yes! That means I can do some blueprint stealing like I've been meaning to do. I
Good
should be
luck out
running out
there.
of things to do, not not increasing things to do. Here I am just being like, well, here's another 9 things to add on to my already stupid large task list. I love it. Yes.
Can I help? Here you go.
Yeah, give me the money. Just give me all of it. There we go.
Good luck out there.
I have an Earl Kinged outfit. Or well, eventually outfit. Ship dealership. I should start capturing the Earl King right now. It's gonna take a while. Was that a good roll? Yeah, kind of. Can I put a better version of this on? Wait, why is the enhanced quality not as good as the basic? What? But the exceptional quality is guaranteed 100%. Why does the enhanced quality suck? Uh, okay. Oop. Alright, so if you're gonna go do... Oh, that's... Yep, that's fine. Good enough of a roll. So if you're gonna go do this mission, and you're in a nice fancy ship that you don't want to lose to this mission's annoyance in the void, or either bring a ship with a large ship with no regen delay and over 500 regen rate, or slap this mostly useless mod onto your ship. Yay. You'll see why here in a second. Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Where am I? There we go. That's curious that it's having me put a satellite right there. Because that's where one of the data vaults are. Actually, one of the most hidden data vaults in the game is right there. The Antagon has still not dealt with that K yet. It's just dead in the water. You'd think they'd care about this incursion a bit more. Oh, sweet. The ship's on the move finally. Perfect. You're still increasing my reputation. Good. Ooh, I got some money from somewhere. Yay, money. I should start capturing the Earl King while I am waiting. And this handy dandy
Entering
convenient
system.
Alliance of
Second
the Word
contact.
Wharf. This is a very convenient wharf to make these ships out of. Because Alliance of the Word Wharfs are so well supplied. Which one of these has the best crew capacity? This one. Do minimum preset. Uh, might as well put a shield on it. Cheap shield, only one of them. And then load it all the way with Marines. I'm gonna need a ton of Marines, so I will order 12 of these ships.
Entering system. The
That's-
void.
That's $7 million to try and capture an Earl King with. That's gonna be fun. Oh, great. Oh, wait, no. That's the K I've disabled, so. I was thinking there was a separate K that was after my Regal.
Requesting immediate backup.
Alright, out my chair. Seems like the Xenon want to play with my Regal, but I don't want to. Ooh, that's another rep with the Hatira. Ooh, I'm gonna be able to sell all my illegal wares for millions and millions of dollars. Yes.
Oh, welcome. You must be the new assistant. Let us put you right to work, huh? Take note of the locational information I'm about to transmit to you. My other assistant, your colleague of sorts going forward, is currently testing a new alloy composition with magnetic shielding, which should protect her from the hazardous zone she is currently in. However, she seems to be having trouble with other onboard systems and has not yet been able to escape the caustic cloud. Apparently, the radiation messes with the navigation systems. Otherwise, she could have simply left at any point. Do not worry. Her supplies are quite sufficient to hold out for quite some time. If she complied with her task instructions, she should have left navigational beacons around the hazardous zones before conducting this experiment. Locate them and find out what frequencies she's monitoring in order to establish a contact.
A rescue mission. I can barely contain my excitement. We should hurry to save the research findings and the assistant from their unfortunate position.
I'm just
Use your
overjoyed to be doing
long-range
this.
scan to locate the nav beacons, but be careful to stay clear of the hazardous region, eh? Hey, so you found your colleague. However, believe it or not, she will not be able to see you. We will need to find her nav beacons to find out which frequencies she is monitoring before we can help her escape this unfortunate situation.
That's a unique dialogue that I haven't had before. I just flew directly through the hazard region. That's funny. Alright, so I want to see a long range scan. I don't know if you actually need to or not, but you just want to go to these blinking lights when you do this.
Danger. Hazardous.
It seems your colleague was exceptionally cautious, and I advise you to be the same. She installed protective measures to deter meddling Terrans and other criminals. As long as you appear non-threatening, no harm should befall either your mechanical or your biological vessel. If you lack nav beacons, you'd better pick some up. We'll need them later to establish a link to your colleague.
Laser Tower Mark 1.
I should probably just do this. And instead of firing all my guns at once, I'll just do one at a time. There should be friend foe mines, I hope. Yeah, those are friend foe mines. I'm a friend. Yay.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, there it is. There's both of them. One behind that rock over there.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Yep. Oh, no, no.
Threatening, I said. Oh, it cannot be helped. Deal with the countermeasures evasively or violently as you see fit. I will bill our Sagarian contactee for the equipment cost.
I wish I could deal with this NPC violently. Then skip over the rest of this mission. Because I've done it so many times.
Laser Tower Mark II. Laser Tower Mark II.
There we go. Turns out the accuracy on guns
Friend foe
is...
mine.
It's terrible once it locks on, but it's highly accurate when it first locks on
Friend
and
foe mine.
drags the gun over to it. And then after the gun is locked on for a while, it then loses accuracy, which is very strange.
Friend foe mine. Friend foe
I probably
mine.
just confused a whole bunch of people about weapon accuracy, but what I'm getting at is once the weapon actually trains on for the very first time onto the spot it should shoot at, it's like nearly 100% accurate. But after it sits
Friend
there for
foe
a
mine.
fraction of a second, it becomes less accurate. I'll try to demonstrate what I mean here.
Friend foe mine.
Okay, so I'm gonna lock on, and I've let it sit too long now that I've locked onto it, so it will be less accurate and more than likely miss. But if I switch weapon groups, when it first locks on, it snaps right to what I'm aiming at, and right as soon as it snaps to it, shoot, and it will be more than likely 100% accurate and destroy whatever you're shooting at, if it's like a mine or something. But after that, targeting reticle sits at the spot it should shoot at, that little circle. If it sits there for more than like half a second or two, then it becomes less accurate. Loses all weapon accuracy, which is really, really annoying. Now, hopefully I won't have to destroy all these laser towers, but we'll see.
This wreckage before you is what is left of your predecessor's ship. As you can see, he was not proficient enough to navigate this dangerous space. Needless to say, he was relieved of his duties after that incident and sent to join a maintenance crew. Let this be a cautionary tale to you, Assistant. For you will need to avoid his mistakes if you do not wish to share his fate.
Nah. Are there just laser towers around? No, there's a mine right there. I need to go away. I don't want to brave the mine.
Nav beacon. Friend foe mine.
There we go. There's another friend foe mine.
Foe mine.
Alright, this is the part of the mission that is slightly annoying if you like your ship. That's why I put the hazardous
Very well.
mod on
We
it,
know
so
now
we...
what frequency she is looking for to find her way out. You should send her some calibrated nav beacons to use as fixed points to navigate her way out of her misery. Push a nav beacon into the hazardous area so that your colleague can receive the signal. Be aware that your nav beacons will probably suffer corrosion themselves, so it might take a few attempts.
So if you like your ship and you didn't put a hazardous region mod on it, I can't blame you for that. Don't do exactly what I'm doing. Just nav beacons can be pushed physically
Danger.
into
Hazardous region detected.
the hazard region. But if you do have a hazardous region mod on that reduces damage from hazard regions, just fly on in, stop your ship, poop out a nav beacon, wait for the objective to update.
Target acquired.
This experiment was a thorough success. Ah, the alloy composition protected the system's inside from any damage. The minor navigational issues should not pose a problem once you join my assistant as pilot. Well, once you're ready, leave your ship somewhere safe and join my other assistant. The two of you will make a great expedition team.
Alright, well,
Hello.
now I will send the Hydra Eagle
Hydra
off to do whatever I
Regal.
want it to do and enjoy this lovely little ship.
Morea. Hull damaged. Hull damaged. Hull damaged. Docking granted. Welcome, pilot number 3.
Ooh. Why aren't you getting fleet orders? Oh, I've got you to ignore. I should probably just set you back to flee. That could have been bad. I want you to go dock at a defense platform. Or just out of the way in general. Oh, yeah, that should definitely be docked somewhere safe. Ooh, money. Ching. How is my rep with hat going? Almost there. Well, almost a 10, I should say. I don't know if that's...
Very good. It appears you two are ready for the next field test.
Affirmative.
Take note of the locational information I'm about to transmit to you. This ship, you see, was built for an archaeological expedition. It will survive the radiation inside the Taurus wreckage. Additionally, the systems inside are built to interface with the old Terran hardware and software. The modified Mark 7 computational unit will be able to extract the terraforming data that our mutual researcher friend is yearning for. Be warned that the Terrans might not be too keen on us, rummaging through their forgotten garbage pile. I purchased a forged ship ID, which will allow you two to reach the Taurus wreckage without questions being asked. If you can avoid patrols, that is. You can download the forged ID at a station and apply it directly to your ship. My business partner, you see, was very eager for anonymity.
That's an okay system for that ship to sit and wait at. Okay, so now that all the blah blah has ended, I will be stealing the Earl King, because those ships are ready to go.
This pyramid has been preparing a Taurus wreckage exploration. The Terrans have always been technologically ahead of the other civilizations. There could be a wealth of interesting tech to salvage in this old chunk of a Terran station.
I was seeing somebody say that they like the aspirator to make ships bail, but it's got too much hole in my opinion for my min-maxing shenanigans. I will eventually use the Tuatara to steal a ship with. Eventually. Not yet. Anyway, back to stealing the Earl King. So I made all these ships, loaded them up with Marines, and I'm going to send them after the Earl King while I do this really long and annoying mission. Multitasking. Yay. I don't know if I have enough Marines. Ooh. Now then, usually when you're just starting out on boarding, you won't have any veteran or elite Marines. And that's okay. Quantity will beat quality if you have enough of the quantity. But usually people can't afford 12 ships with 20 Marines on it at the start of the game, so that's why you don't see a lot of stealing at the start of any playthrough. Because people can't afford to do this. But now that I can afford to do this, might as well. And with enough Marines, you will overcome even elite and veteran Marines if they have any of those. But even on NPC ships, elite and veteran Marines are very rare. It's actually really hard to get elite and veteran Marines in general, because there's only a few ways to train those Marines up. And that's by boarding. And there's another way to train Marines that I've heard about, but that's like a super ultra late game kind of deal. Well, as far as I'm concerned, so it's not really viable until you already have the things you want, and then it's just kind of like it's a nice little tack on kind of thing. So I set this to very strong, very strong. I know it says risk is very high right there, but ignore that because they actually have almost no turrets. So they're not going to shoot down very many boarding pods, if at any at all. The risk of destroying the target is very low because its hull strength is very strong. So I put this to very strong, so they will eventually start breaching into the ship and killing all the crew. It will take a very long time to complete this step, but they will complete. It'll just take a really long time. And then I don't know if I threw enough Marines into this or not, so I might have to do another cycle of 12 ships, 20 Marines each to grab this. So we're just gonna let that work away in the background. Or I mean me. Oh, I forgot to sell all my inventory. Oh, no, I didn't. Nope, no, I did. Hydra Regal's back in safe space. Yep, I'm ready to go on an adventure with this little ship. And I would put this on autopilot, but I don't trust it right now.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, now that we're clear of any hazard regions, it should be fine.
Entering system. Getsofune.
Now then, this is a little hilarious because I was intended to do this mission, or you will be intended to do this mission, much more quickly than I have, because I've already built up my relations with the Terrans up to past 20, so I'm allowed access to the Earth and the Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus, and I don't necessarily need this next step
Autopilot disengaged.
because the Geometric Owl is registered as my ship. So the Terrans are not going to get mad at me for flying this ship where we need to go. So this step of this plan is a little redundant, but it's actually kind of funny. Just one of those nitpicks that the devs will probably hate me for. But that's okay.
Cover activated. Terran Protectorate. Autopilot engaged.
Good. Now you two should pass as Terran Agricultural Police, or whatever But do not get complacent. You will still need to avoid Terran military patrols. The larger ships, in particular, are equipped to recognize odd signature readings at sensor reach. Let us just say that not all of the modules you are equipped with are exactly, legal in this space. But please, do reach the Taurus wreckage eventually. Be wary, there are Terran pests in this sector. Avoid getting within their scanner range altogether. Best case, they kick you out. Worst case, they start shooting.
Intercepting transmission.
Command, I'm getting odd readings here. Shouldn't Gate Patrol have reported Xenon presence?
Negative. No Xenon insurgent past the gate.
Might be a hiccup in that old program. I'll run sanity checks.
Actually, while I have cover activated, I'm plus 30 with these. I wonder if I can see the orders of ships. It doesn't look like I can see the ship's orders, actually. Well, that's another oversight.
Intercepting transmission.
Well, maybe it's not, but I'm gonna say it is.
Command, picking up signatures. Are there Xenon I should know about?
Negative.
Oops, sorry about that. Had to look at something.
Autopilot. Disengage. Entering the moon.
Is that where the Terran Intervention Corps' Asgard has been this whole time?
Intercepting transmission.
Nothing to report. Must have been a fluke. Tell the quartermasters that our scanners need a complete overhaul.
There's two jump gates here. Wait a second. Or two superhighway entrances. I think it's this one. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the exit for coming back. I don't know why they're so spread apart in this system.
Entering Earth. Signature mask failing. Intercepting transmission.
Command, reporting signature readings in violation of Penal Code 2025 AGI Act. Must have slipped through in the noise at the gate.
Intercepting transmission.
Command, reporting 2025 signature readings. Attempting to locate.
Destination reached. Analyzing Taurus wreckage. Mapping possible entries.
Steady.
Contact. Making preparations to breach.
Command rejected. Boost aborted. Mapping completed. Possible entry confirmed. Awaiting breach.
Oh, your colleague is requesting your assistance. Enter the structure in your spacesuit and try to open the door to let you both in.
Steady. Contact. Making preparations to breach.
Pod launched. Moving to target.
Stay sharp.
Awaiting pilot. Docking granted.
Your colleague seems impressively capable in some ways, but she does not seem to trust in her own piloting skills.
Cover activated. Terran Protectorate. Welcome, pilot number 3. Command rejected. Travel mode aborted.
Do not worry about that door. You will find another way out after collecting the data.
Awaiting breach.
Pod launched. Moving to target.
Stay sharp.
Oh, there seems to be an airlock in place. Oh, that means another maintenance job for you. There should be surface tunnels to get you to the other side of that door.
Steady.
Manually overriding those doors is a tedious endeavor, but you're getting there. Oh, you're in a hazardous area. Get out!
Awaiting pilot.
Do not leave your colleague behind. You're both mission critical. Oh, you're in a hazardous area. Get out!
Welcome to Taurus Eternal Segment number 34. Subsegment storage. Requesting identification and wear transfer permit.
Oh, you're in a hazardous area. Get out!
Cover activated. Terran Protectorate.
So if I was
Welcome,
actually in a hazardous
pilot
area
number
in a
3.
spacesuit, I would have immediately died. So
Weapons
feel free to ignore that.
operational. Awaiting breach. Cover deactivated.
Oh, you're in a hazardous area. Get out!
Awaiting pilot.
Oh, you're in a hazardous area. Get out!
Intruder alert in Section 3C. This is a restricted area under the Terran Protection Act. Requesting identification.
Command rejected. Travel mode aborted. Command rejected. Boost aborted.
Attention. Suspending all ship traffic at main hub C5, segment number 34. Restricting maintenance capabilities. You are under arrest for trespass, as defined by the Terran Protection Act. Security has been notified. Detention imminent.
Security indisposed.
Affirmative.
Requesting waiting time estimate.
Indefinitely.
Requesting hub obstruction time estimate.
Indefinitely.
Requesting segment number 34 main function.
Storage and distribution.
Requesting distribution efficiency estimate.
Task cannot be completed. Main function void. Rebooting.
Command rejected. Boost aborted.
Splendid. Proceed. Dispatcher goes to the data center.
Command rejected. Boost aborted.
Reboot complete.
Command rejected. Travel mode aborted. Awaiting breach.
Attention intruders. You are under arrest for trespass, as defined by the Terran Protection Act. You are advised to remain at your current location. Do not proceed. You have been warned.
Oh, that sounds ominous. Proceed with caution.
Can you blame me for wanting to skip these terrible spacesuit sections? Or spacesuit sections? Wow, I should enunciate better.
Awaiting pilot. Docking granted. Cover activated. Terran Protectorate. Welcome, pilot number 3. Command rejected. Travel mode aborted. Weapons operational.
So this next part is a little dangerous. You could lose your ship if you're not paying attention. So do try to pay attention to your health bar when you're going through this, and your shields.
Proximity alert. Hostiles detected.
Enacting security protocols.
The turrets are consuming ore-emitting energy at this storage unit. You will not be able to open the next door until all turrets are taken down, eh?
Awaiting breach.
And the reason those turrets die so quickly is because the blue laser beam. The red one helps a little bit, but the blue one is where all that damage is coming from those turrets. Or two of those turrets, yeah.
We are approaching the location where your colleague can interface with the Taurus's archives. Now you will have to interact with the switches to release the file transfer. Activate all switches to grant your colleague access.
Cover deactivated.
Okay, so this part can be an exercise in extreme frustration or a cakewalk, depending on if you hit the right switches correctly. it's already an exercise in frustration because you had to get out in your spacesuit and flip the switches. So, but to make it less bad, hit the right switches in the correct order, and I think I remember the order.
Activated switch. 3. Affected switch. 4. Storage reserved. Transferring data.
Pay attention to the outcome of your interactions. The switches are affecting each other. Not all the switches are accessible right away. Ignore the unresponsive ones, eh?
Data transfer paused. Activated switch. 6. Affected switch. 5. Data transfer resumed.
You are not authorized. Booting firewall.
Oh, the security system's trying to shut us out. Continue unlocking to override it.
Data transfer paused. Activated switch. 3. Affected switch. 4.
This might sound unintuitive, but it may be necessary to undo an activation in order to solve the pattern.
I don't remember whether it's 1 or 2 here, but that's what save games are for, because if you mess up, you do not want to go through and cycle every single switch. So it's better to make a save game and just reload if you fail here.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Activated switch. 2. Affected switches. 1. 3.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Yep. Well, actually, I'm going to take a look at switch 3 and did it actually do anything or not. Yep, that was the wrong switch. So if you did that, if you just followed me and hit the wrong switch, just load your game. It is way better to load the game when you fail than it is to sit around, fly around here in your spacesuit and play around with the switches. This is not very fun for me or anybody watching. This is an exercise in tedium.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Nice. You gotta love a bug where it throws you into or out of the great. That's not good. No, actually I know how to do this.
Cover activated. Terran Protectorate. Morea.
Good thing
Welcome,
I
pilot number
researched
3.
teleportation, huh? Yeah, so research teleportation just teleportation 1 before you do any story missions. It'll save you a lot of.
Switch 1. Affected switch 2.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
This should save you a lot of hassle. I'm just researching teleport 1.
Activated switch 8. Affected switches 6, 7.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
I think I did that wrong. Whoops. Let's go find out. Oh, of course.
Deactivated switch 1. Affected switch 2.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Deactivated switch 8. Affected switches 6, 7.
Access denied. Identify.
Colonel Björk Rodrigo, ID 758.
Welcome, Colonel Rodrigo.
Activated switch 1. Affected switch 2.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Activated switch 7. Affected switch 8.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Go, move it. You are free to engage.
I think I did that wrong twice. Great.
Till group
Activated switch 5. Affected switch 4.
Yep, did that wrong.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
We are pushing through.
Deactivated switch 5. Affected switch 4.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Continuing engagement.
Activated switch 5. Affected switch 4.
Access denied. Identify.
Officer Frank Tunnel, ID 370.
Welcome, Officer Tunnel.
Activated switch 6. Affected switch 5.
Bypass detected. Rerouting nodes.
Docking granted. All switches active. Data transfer resumed.
Alright, that was
Welcome,
annoying.
Pilot number 3.
Way more annoying than it should have been, but whatever.
Weapons operational.
Continuing combat.
Data transfer completed.
It's going to blow.
Archives breached. Initiating data corruption.
We have what we came for. Let us get out of here.
It's gonna blow.
We're pushing through. Lots of resistance.
Oh, you got out of there. I was already wondering about possible malfunctions. Did the data transfer go through?
Requested data has been allocated.
We are at the rendezvous point and ready for transfer.
Oh, splendid. Deliver the data to this location before any pests get to you, eh? And that will conclude my part in our cooperation. Both of you have been quite adequate assistants. And I expect that both of you will work together to properly conclude our project. The best of luck, and farewell.
hit the Oberth at such speed that now they're spinning.
They say it's safe to engage.
Docking granted.
Open fire.
This might be really fun.
Continuing combat.
I think they forgot something when they programmed this part. To make the Oberth not spin if they hit it at high speed.
Cover deactivate.
We've got you.
I recovered
Transferring
pretty well though.
data.
I need an update.
Continuing combat.
Data transfer completed.
At last, we will be able to terraform. It will take a while to decrypt, examine, and integrate this latest treasure into our existing research on terraforming. It could take years, maybe even decades.
Years? Decades? Greetings, Chief Scientist. I am immensely sorry to intrude and interrupt, but please bear with me. I have a couple of algorithms to help approach a solution to your problem.
You have what?
The integration of the newly obtained data into your existing research on terraforming is complete.
You've done what? I can't believe it. It's all there. We have the results for our research. With this, we can immediately put Project Genesis into execution. Gaian prophecy will be terraformed. Thank you, Boron.
Sit rep.
With the new technology, we can make a proper attempt to terraform some of the planets and give our people a homeworld. You played a big role in this, and for that, we are grateful. We now have access to rather advanced terraforming projects. That will be required to undo some of the terraforming damage inflicted by the Xenon on Sagaris. I still can't believe that we are about to achieve what we first set out to do. At last, our people will have a homeworld.
Sit rep.
Again, great thanks to you for the part you played in this. Farewell, friend.
Assistant, I still have the terraforming data we worked so hard to obtain and assemble. We too now have the knowledge to implement new, exciting terraforming projects.
Terraforming, eh? I did hope that we'd dig up something more useful to us spacefaring folks out here. Nonetheless, it will certainly prove useful in our shaping of the gate network.
Mission failed. Oh. That was really funny that the pilot of the Oberth was asking for a sit rep for my boarding operation.
Mission achieved. Establishing long-distance uplink to Kuro Mankami. Transferring Expedition AI Core Mark 7. Farewell, Pilot Number 3.
Alright, finally. Now then, this ship will behave like any of my other ships in my unassigned list. It is now my ship, and I can do whatever I want to it, including sell it. Which is great. And now that I've finally entered this system, I'm going to make even more money from my asteroid station. Or asteroid belt station, I should say. And maybe I can get the Terrans to actually do their job of keeping the Xenon under control now.
Unknown station.
That's not what I wanted to find. Where's the shipyard at? Oh. Is it over there? I guess I'll go look over there next. Trade station. Yeah, trade station isn't too bad of a find. I do have an advanced satellite. What else do I have? Nav beacons. Psh. Useless.
Unknown station.
Where's the shipyard at? It should be in here. Oh, it's at the moon. Oops. Not at Earth. I don't know what I'm thinking. Well, that will complete one of the most annoying missions in the game, I believe. It'll probably be cool the first time you go through it, if you didn't watch me just suffer through it. But if you're watching this for like the, if you're watching this for the first time and you've already done that mission, I wouldn't blame anybody for skipping past that part.
A concerned supervisor has brought an issue. Very well. I will contact the supervisor and arrange for her to meet with us.
Alright, what ships are these? These are the Intervention Corps? No. Just Terrans being Terrans, I guess. Oh, while I'm over here, I should probably do this.
Entering the moon.
The moon. There's the shipyard I've been looking for. There are 2 trade stations over here. Then I deploy an advanced satellite right next to this station because I do want to be able to see what they need for building materials, because I want them pumping out their large ships. Because I want them to deal with the Xenon problem more often than I am.
Unknown station.
Might as well get this station figured out too while I'm here. Alright, so a whole bunch of things happened at the end of that mission. The boarding of the Earl King failed. I knew it would. I made a ton of money in between. This video's only been an hour long, and I've made $20 million off of that small medium fab, so yep, money's coming in pretty good. Let's see here, I got a whole bunch of promotions, the Hawktiva League and Sagaris Pioneers, so I'll need to go do those promotion ceremonies. Oh, there's another station out there. Cool. I want to start this while I'm out over here in Terran space because I'm looking for a mission to build a defense platform for the Terrans, so I can get them to defend other systems besides Terran space. Because the Intervention Corps is, yeah, in my opinion, being kind of lazy right now.
Autopilot engaged.
And now that, oh, I did switch my game over from public beta to the normal version of the game. Now the normal version of the game is 6.0. So hopefully that will fix, or hopefully they figured out how to fix the autopilot, so it'll stop being broken. 'Cause that'll be nice. There's a station over here. I didn't get a whole get vision on.
Disengaged.
What are you?
Autopilot engaged.
Good to know. So yeah, now that it's been another hour 20, so I need to split the VOD again. I'll take a little longer break for lunch, and I'll be back in a little while. See you then.